Hey, Gorton students, staff, and families. It was a great week here at Gorton, and now it's time for the Principal's Week in Review. This week we had several senior activities, including a trip to Sarah Lawrence College, a CUNY application day, a senior assembly where we discussed our possible trip to Disney this upcoming spring break, Monroe University application day, and a UTI presentation in the library. This was a jam-packed week for our seniors as they are preparing for their next steps. We also held a trades fair in our library this week where several union officials and trade representatives came to Gorton to discuss gainful employment with our students. This fair was a massive success and has initiated several potential partnerships to better our school. Thanks to Ms. Capers and Ms. Ortiz for setting this up, but also for setting the bar very high because this does seem as if it's going to be an annual tradition moving forward at Gorton High School. This week, our junior class had a very successful bake sale, which raised over $600 for the class of 2027. The juniors also had their annual trip to watch Hamilton on Broadway, which has become a tradition, and our kids had a fantastic time. Thanks to Ms. Soto for setting up the bake sale, and to Ms. Santos and Ms. DiMatteo for the organization of our Hamilton trip. Our sophomore students had a presentation on cybersecurity and other health and safety items by our partners over at the district attorney's office. They discussed online do's and don'ts, and our students gained valuable information for their growth as young people. Thanks to Ms. Arafich for setting this up. We also had an MBK meeting today in the auditorium where Mr. Joyner came to talk to our boys and promote brotherhood and respect with a mini Battle of the Brothers competition after a powerful libation ceremony. Thank you to Mr. Joyner, for your continuous support for Gorton High School, and to Mr. Shojai and Mr. Johnson for your MBK leadership, and Mr. Johnson for leading the Battle of the Brothers competition today. The first how this week goes to Diego Gutierrez Gonzalez and Gabriel Essien, who are freshman MBK leaders and ninth grade student government representatives. On top of becoming, today, the first recipients of the MBK Mission and Vision Award at Gorton, these students also signed up and spoke at our last board meeting on Wednesday, and they performed beautifully. Both students were eloquent, powerful, and were responsible for professional advocacy for all Gorton students. Congratulations to you both, especially Gabriel, who had a huge standing ovation at the conclusion of his speech, which kind of brought the house down. We are all very, very proud of you. Ow! The second howl this week goes to our science teacher, Miss Baez, who teaches AP Biology here at Gorton. This week, I got a chance to visit the classroom to observe a lab experiment, and I have to say, AP Biology came alive. Our young scientists were designing structures, putting them together, and testing how well they worked, all while competing with one another, posing as bioengineers, troubleshooting issues, and collaborating to complete the task. Nice work on creating this lab and on making science fun for our AP learners, which is incredibly important, especially as it pertains to our focus this year of dynamic instruction. Ow! Here are some items coming up next week and some reminders. There will be an 11th grade assembly third period on Monday. Students, please go to class and wait to be called into the auditorium. And teachers, please accompany students to the auditorium if you teach an 11th grade course. Teachers will have a faculty meeting on Monday, not department meetings. This will take place in the auditorium at 2:39. We are holding our second school choice tour for any prospective 8th grade families and students who would like to come in and see the building and hear about the great things that are happening at Gorton. That will start at 8:45 a.m. Please call us to make an appointment, or just come on by at 8:45 a.m. on Tuesday. Tuesday evening is also our Disney Senior Trip Parent Informational Meeting at 5:30 p.m. All interested students and parents must attend this meeting. It is mandatory in order to qualify. There's important information being disseminated by not only Gorton High School, but representatives of the company that is helping us to create this opportunity for our kids. Please call us at the school if you have any questions. And Wednesday will be a half day for all students and staff as we will be breaking for the rest of the week to observe Thanksgiving holiday. That's going to do it for this week's review. I hope you all have a great weekend and go Wolves.